Hey guys, welcome back. I just wanted to give you guys a little review of the speakers that we are installing in the Maverick on today. Where do you go to get speakers? I suppose you could go a number of places, but the company that we chose to go to was Crutchfield. Crutchfield has been in the business for many, many years. I remember when I was a youngster, Crutchfield was the place that we went to get our sound supplies. So this was no different for me. I went directly there. So what are we looking at? Well, I'm so glad you asked. This is the product that we purchased. The JVC 360 watt, 55 watt RMS CSDR 1700C. Now, how do we know that these would fit in the Maverick? Well, we didn't. These are 6 3/4 or 17 centimeter size speakers. And what we did is what probably most of you all can do. Any speaker, I won't say any speakers, but some of the speakers that you can get are readily available right now for the Bronco Sport will actually fit into the Maverick as well. And you know, those vehicles, the Bronco Sport, the Escape, share a lot of the same parts and a lot of the same sizes. So yeah, that's what we did. We just went with it. I figured the Bronco Sport, and we ordered the speakers that they had listed for door replacement, and we did. It did give you an option of whether it was the BO Bang & Olufsen variety or just the standard. And I know I don't have that in my vehicle, so I just went with the standard option that they had available. So far, I did install one of these, so I can give you a comprehensive breakdown of what to expect. So first, let's look at these stock speakers. There it is. It has a standoff so that it fits out into the door panel properly. A very small magnet, as what you would expect for the base model speakers for the Maverick. So what did we replace it with? What does it look like? Here is the JVC. When you pick it up, noticeably, it is way heavier than this. This and this is a big difference. Notice the bigger magnet. It's just a quality piece. Now the standoff. When you order the speakers, it's going to ask you if you want the installation kit. Hit yes, because what it will include is these standoffs, which allow the speakers to fit into the doorway just like your originals. And it will also come with this wiring harness. It's a plug-in and play. You can't get it wrong. It plugs right into the back. One of the things that is different that you're going to have to address is these stock speakers, the plug-in is on the side of this housing, as you can see. Well, the standoffs that you get have no hole or provision for that. So what we had to do, and I just took a drill bit and drilled a hole in here and elongated it and just slid the wiring through there. So when we put the speaker back into the housing, the wires can come out of the side and it will fit right back where it came from. So far, I can say the speaker quality, because I put one in and then wanted to hear what it sounded like before I installed the second one. It is very, very nice. Not a giant yell, it's way better sound, but a better sound. So I don't generally do a lot of speaker stuff because I'm not really a big stereo person. Matter of fact, I've heard other people say that the Maverick standard stereo is junk. Excuse me. I wouldn't say that. If you're one of those people who cranks it all the way up to max all the time, yeah, then knock yourself out and get you something way better. But the stock sound is not bad in my opinion. As a matter of fact, I think it's pretty good. One of the things that we will not do is replace the rear speakers. And you ask me why. My daughter generally rides in the back if I'm going somewhere with my wife and I. She is our only child. Well, she's not a child, she's a 20-year-old woman that rides in the back. So when she's back there, the placement of the speakers so that you get the sound in the back is like right here in relation to your ear. So if I'm up front, unless I want to move all of the sound to the front, you know, with the sound adjustment, she gets irritated. Because, Dad, this thing is playing right in my ear. And she has on her earbuds because she doesn't want to listen to the music that I listen to anyway. But hey, but just letting you know, should you decide to replace those rear panel speakers, they set up high, and just know that the person in the back seat is not going to appreciate that unless they're into the same music that you are, and maybe that's not a bad thing. So these are the speakers that we're replacing with. These are a bit bigger, but they fit right into the hole, no problems. Plug in and play. This plugs right into your stock wiring harness. Now these came with these covers, which look pretty cool for maybe back in the day or a custom installation. But for ours, it does not fit. The door panel, it would not fit. And it tells you that in the instructions that you will get, because Crutchfield does give you a comprehensive place to go and get some instructions, and it also gives you a tutorial. I did not watch that video because I was pretty comfortable doing this with what we have. These speakers also came with these tweeters that you could install up in the dash area. I'm not going to do that because I'm satisfied with the with what we have already, but that is something that you could do should you choose to. And I guess these are the little housings for the tweeters so that you could mount them in there. But we're not using those. But hey, yeah, very good. And it also gives you the option to purchase the now the installation kit, which included these rings and the wiring harness, came with the speakers. You didn't have to pay extra for that. But I did opt to get these neat little Bojo plastic installation tools. They were very handy in prying the door panel outward. You're still going to have to use some force to pull it off. Don't be afraid. Just be careful. I would start somewhere on either corner at the bottom. Once you get one cornered in it, you just work your way around and it'll pop right off. Then you will lift it off of the channel at the top of the door. And when you reinstall it, start with getting that channel in the door tucked back in, and then you can just pop everything back in. But other than that, pretty straightforward. What you will need, you'll need a small 1/4 inch drive ratchet, 7 and an 8 millimeter socket, and flat blade, small screwdriver for prying the little panel out where you grab your door latch. When you grab that, you'll need something to pop that out. Other than that, and a tool to pry this out, you should be good to go. Can't think of anything, but yeah, that's the speakers, and we're loving it. We're loving doing stuff for the Maverick. Certainly, it is a fun vehicle to do some of these little things with. So, watch the rest of the video, and you'll see the installation. Thank you. Fix the speakers. We're just going to do the ones here in the door. So let's get busy. I've already taken 2 7 millimeter bolts out of the bottom of this cover, and then there's another bolt up here that we're going to take a loose next. Okie dokie, let's get this little cover pried off of here. Got a little baby screwdriver. Okay. Easy said, right? There we go. That wasn't so hard. Pops right out. And I believe this one is an 8, 2 7s on the bottom and 1 8 millimeter on the top. Okay guys, so far this has been seamless. Yeah, the panel came off pretty well. We didn't break anything. Clips came right out. So what we're going to do now is to pull the speaker out. Okay, so tell you what, let's unbolt it. These are also 7mm, so the only wrenches you will need, or I'm not wrenches, sockets you will need, 2 7mm on the bottom of the panel, and then one 8mm on the side, and then also 7mm right here under the door handle for the center part of the panel. Okay guys, had to get on the road, but I hope you guys enjoyed the speaker installation on the Maverick. It was not a very hard job, and the new speakers do add a great bit of sound. So if you intend to do it, if you get everything together, everything that you will need that I talked about in the video, you could probably do both sides in less than an hour, depending on how careful and how comprehensive you are. But thank you all for tuning in. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.